Graduation sucks. The biggest opportunity for all film nerds at EHHS. It's supposed to be the school's comeback from worst prom ever. It's less ambitious, but more doable, meaning no large sets, limited extras, no creature. But then, March 13th, Mrs. Rona appeared, sending the crew of students home nearly a month before production. They scrambled to get ready, but nothing could prepare them for those final weeks on set. These are their stories. Please, take a seat. Mr. McAllister, Jenica Jones, Aiden Kahneman, Ephraim McClaws, Micah Tapua. How was your overall experience on Graduation Sucks? I don't know. I feel like it's a very mixed bag of emotions. Just because, like, on one hand, I really enjoyed working on this because I got to do something that I love and, like, try new things and meet new people and also work with people I already, like, really enjoy the company of. And then, on the other hand, it's a lot of regret and a lot of frustration and stress. And it's become like an overwhelming feeling of just too much.
I'd call it a roller coaster because when we were punched in the face with corona pandemic virus death, that threw things through a loop, and then it was just a whole bunch of stress trying to figure out how to get this movie going, and there were some feelings of stress and some tears shed, but compared to any of the shoots the school has had, even with those bumps in the road, it was so much fun.
What was your lowest moment while working on the project? I'd have to say probably my lowest moment was our second to last day. Everything was going wrong, and I could very much tell that, like, Spencer was getting upset and having a hard time. And, like, just all the head of departments were just getting really stressed, and everyone was just tired at this point. And, like, it was just a very frustrating moment that eventually ended in tears, which was pretty cool, just between everyone who was feeling that stress.
My lowest point was definitely, it was the second to last day. Everybody broke for lunch, but me, Micah, Will, and Spencer all just stayed in Studio A. And we all just cried and talked for a while. At some point, I think it was Will that asked me how I was doing, and I was having a hard time breathing, and I couldn't think, so I said, "I'm just trying to stay alive right now," which probably wasn't the best wording in the situation.
What was your highest moment on the project? Me, Aiden, and Ephraim had to come up with an entire, like, different thing. I'm not going to say a lot because I don't want to spoil anything. And we showed it to Spencer. And we were really scared because before that, Spencer was kind of churning down a lot of stuff. And when we showed him, he was like, "Okay, cool. I'm down with that." And it was a very big moment of relief because we were scared that he didn't like it. But he did.
I think it was probably either just like shooting some of the fun library scenes or like the dolly scenes towards the end when we were all just, we knew what we were planning on. Not like the end, because that was terrifying, but like the week before the end.
How are you coping with the end of production? I just don't think about it sometimes. Or I just drown myself in thinking about it too much and then get very upset at myself for long periods of time. So it's either I ignore it or I think about it too much.
I put it in a little headspace I call the vault, where no one sees anything. And I just open it, put in the combination, open it, and my graduation sucks. Deep in there, and I close it. And that way I don't have to think about it.
Is there anything else you want to talk about? I hope that this interview doesn't make it seem like I didn't have a good time on this film. It was a good experience. It was just very rough. even though majority of my stuff is kind of negative, I'm still happy I did it. Okay, I just want to say thank you. I know it's really hard to open up about this kind of stuff, but I really appreciate you being willing to talk to me about this. I think we made a lot of headway today. Are you still good for next week? Oh. Oh, no, you're good. We could just reschedule. What about in the next 2 weeks? Okay, awesome. I'll see you then.